Greetings and salutations, my stitchy friends. How is everyone today? So good. I hope so good. I am there it is. Looking for my needle. I'm gonna move this because I want to do these lines over here for the whipped running stitch so that I can finish up with these colors. I've been doing like chunks of color. Remember we talked about, like, do you finish like a section? Do you finish a color? Right now I am finishing a color. Tomorrow could be a whole different ball of wax. I am I think I'm gonna need to order more of this gray. And you know, I've been thinking, maybe I need to order a needle threader. I haven't thought that in a long, I haven't used a needle threader in like forever. But lately I'm like, you know what? That might not be a bad idea. There we go, there we go. No. Dang it. Oops. Darn it. Maybe I just need to learn patience. The patience of threading a needle. You know what I mean? And the joy that a threaded needle will bring to your day is insurmountable. That is for dang sure. I think I need to do, finish the whipped running stitch and then do my letters down here. And then I think I'm done with the grays. I'm still hemming and hawing about the colors. I really feel like I want to do some variegated variegated threads. I'm really kind of feeling it. Oh, I want to grab my thread wax. I am telling you, I have the best of friends who talk to me about the value of thread wax. Thank you, Valerie and Brenda. What a difference that little addition to my stitchy, I use grays. I use 2 shades of gray. I don't know the names, but I can tell you the numbers. The dark one is 1240, and the light one is 1295. Good morning, Valerie. Good morning, Nancy. How is everyone today? So good. So I'm going to do the rest of my, like the base of my whipped stitch, and then I'll switch to a single thread, and I'll do my letters. God, look what I did. I created a monster. I don't know what in the world I did back here. I don't know. Oh, Nance, I'm so glad you're so good. I got the most beautiful birthday card from Denise in the mail yesterday, Nance. It was such a lovely surprise. It was, it was, it was. Don't you love when you get something like that? I did go kicking and screaming. You're right, Valerie. I did. And it's so dumb. I don't know why. It did take me a while to like finally bite the bullet and go, yes, wax would help you tremendously. I am using the same color. Whoops. I am using the same, I pulled it the wrong way. The same colors for all of the seed packets. I am. There we go. How about you guys? Are you using the same colors? I have some kind of weird knot in this one. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. And I should have brought it down. I was looking at it upstairs yesterday, but I will show it in tomorrow's pop and paint party, because I know she probably watches that a little bit more. Because you know, you want to show off when you get a cool, some cool Happy Mail from a pal. That's for sure. I think if you're a maker, you understand the hard work that went into it, and that they thought about me, you know? That's the nicest. That's the nicest. Hey, Brenda, but you're using the tans and browns, aren't you? If I'm remembering correctly. You guys, so you know, the color that Adorn It suggested was, I think it's like, truffle taupe and taupe. So they did it kind of opposite of what I did. I did the outside dark and the inside light. They did the outside light and the inside dark. So anyway, so you know that I'm always looking for positive things to put in my noggin. Do you know what I mean? I don't watch the news because it makes me sad or mad. I read things in bits and pieces. Like if there's a news story, I will read the news story. I think because I then can, I can start it and stop it. And there's something about reading it for me that I can ingest it sort of on my own terms. I don't know. Anyway, but there's so much ick in the world right now. you know? It just cost me $80 to fill up my little bitty car with gas because we're in a war. I hate war. I hate it so bad. Anyway, be that as it may, because I'm going down a negative trail, and that is not who I am as a person, for crying out loud. Anyway, so, you know, I follow Maria Shriver on social media, well, mostly on Instagram, and she always has these interesting little stories that she kind of finds in the world. And the one that was posted, I don't know if it was yesterday or this morning. Anyway, it was about the tell them theory. To, if someone does something that you find particularly lovely, tell them. She talked about, like, think the waiter was friendly, tell them. And it wasn't her that she found this from a person called Vex King. VEX King. But anyway, she talked about, so part of the tell them theory. Think the waiter was friendly? Tell them. Your friend looked good today? Tell them. Someone's work inspired you? Tell them. And then I read this paragraph, you guys, and I just thought, this is how I want to live my life. We save compliments for special occasions, but life is a special occasion. The world is drowning in criticism and starving for genuine praise. If you see someone's light, tell them. Most people are walking around wondering if they matter. Be the voice that confirms they do. Your parents' advice helped? Tell them. Someone's energy is contagious in the best way? Tell them. Your partner did something thoughtful? Tell them. Oh my gosh, you guys. I am putting that into practice today. It cost me $50 to fill my Corolla. So I drive a Outback, and I don't know exactly how many gallons that is, but I could figure out the math, but you know, math, ick. Gas was $4 and like I think between 50 and maybe 60 something, I believe. Anyway, maybe 70 something. It was, I felt the difference. You know, when you, I don't know if you're like me, but when you gas up your car, I don't drive very much, right? Because I work from home. And so a tank of gas can last me a long time. And I remember when it was getting low, I thought, oh, I need to gas up my car. But it's one of the jobs that I kind of try to avoid. And so I didn't. And I thought, you dope, you should have gassed up your car before we went to war. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so if somebody does something lovely, tell them. I'm trying very hard to implement that into my world. I try to do that, but I will try even more. I will. So if you are, okay, let's see. I pretty much have used all the same colors, the browns. Okay. Nancy, so Keely did something really quite innovative. I think she did her borders to match her flowers. Or somehow incorporated colors in the inner artwork as part of her border. Shut up, right? I love that idea. I love that idea. Don't you love when a friend does something that a little bit outside of the box and you're like, oh, well, I want to try that. Not looking forward to I know, the gas pump. I know. And it does make me go, do I really need to go there? But then I think, yes, for your mental health, you need to get out of the house. Can I tell you how much I love this whipped running stitch? At first I was like, oh, I don't know about that situation. I've noticed that in myself. If it's a bit peculiar, I think, I don't know. And then I try it and I'm kind of in love with it. Then I think, Anne, open your mind. Ta-da! What was the other thing I was just going to tell you? It used to be $20 would fill my tank. The price of gas will kill my pocketbook, and I won't be traveling as much until the prices go down. I know. Isn't that crazy? I know. I was thinking the same thing, Valerie. And Jeff just drove, I think I told you guys, well, maybe I said it in Pop and Paint Party, that Jeff just drove to California to be with his mom for a couple days, and and he took the truck. And so I know that wasn't even $80. It was way more than that. But he always has things to like take to the dump or haul for her, or you know what I mean? I'm using a variegated thread for my border. Shut up! On every one, Valerie, or on each, or this one in particular? I'm curious. Now you piqued my interest. Oh my gosh, did everybody see my new designs that came out? I've been telling you guys about those forever and a day. The floral pop. I had so much fun drawing those, and I can't wait to stitch them alongside you. Oh my gosh. And so I don't know that I'm going to do the colors that they chose. I think I'm really feeling like I want to use variegated threads. Let me know your thoughts. I filled up when it was $2.99 with a 20-cent discount card. Oh, nice. That's nice, Brenda. Our gas was already kind of higher than a lot of places. Arizona, we often have our gas is a little bit higher. Not as high as California, but it's a little bit higher. But I was talking to a friend from Oklahoma, and they said that their gas was like $1.99 or $1.89 or something. How insane is that? Okay, so what was the other thing I wanted to tell you? Oh, so if you, on all of them, oh, shut up, Valerie. Oh my gosh, you need to make sure you take pictures of that. Because you have at least gotten Brenda and I to go down the variegated thread hole, right, Brenda? Holy tamale. I was just looking at that picture I took of all my variegated threads when they came in the mail. It made me so happy. What was the other thing I was just gonna say? Oh, if you get my newsletter, you'll notice that we're doing something in there called the color hunt. And so open my newsletter, and she lives in Texas, Valerie. Miss Brenda lives in Texas. Anyway, so you just go about your life and you take pictures of, like, capture colors, right? So maybe you are out for a walk and you see some really pretty yellow and orange flowers. Say that was me. It was me. Anyway, and then, so then you just, look for different things in different colors, right? Oh my gosh, those stinking variegated threads, Nancy, holy smokes. You just need to go, take yourself over to Red Rock Threads. I've done it. Brenda did it. And we ordered all the variegated colors. They're so pretty. So anyway, you're just gonna, like, just capture colors. Maybe you see, I don't know. So yesterday I went to lunch. I met some friends for lunch at this place called the Tamale Store. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's so delicious. Anyway, so you know, the name is the Tamale Store. So you know that store was filled with color. I captured so many colors in my color hunt yesterday. There was a giant mixer. You guys, this is so cool. There was a giant, like how a KitchenAid, a stand mixer that they had painted turquoise, and the bowl was a planter. Oh my gosh, you guys, so cool, so cool, so cool. Anyway, they had painted it turquoise, and so I snapped a picture of that. There were so many things in so many colors that oh my gosh. So just be on the lookout as you just go about your day. Maybe there's a really cool orange pillow on your couch, or maybe there's a really cool green plate in your cabinet in your kitchen. Anyway, just be on the lookout for colors, and then snap pictures and then post them here in the group, or post them in the Corbiere-Scott Designs group. Oh my gosh, a color hunt. It's so fun. It's so fun. And it just opens your eyes to all kinds of colors in your world. I even challenged Jeff while he's in California, so I'm anxious to see what he comes home with. And did you know, oh, I'm going to sneeze, I can feel it coming on. Did you know that if you have an iPhone, I don't know about an Android, but I know with an iPhone, you know, when you go to your pictures, you can, there's a, like a little magnifying glass, like a little search thing, and you can type in the word purple, and it will pull up all kinds of photos in your, what do they call that? Your camera roll with purple. Oh my gosh, you guys. Do it just for the fun of that. It's very cool. It's very cool. I took a picture of my purple sweet potatoes. Shut up, Nancy. I do love a purple potato. I do. I didn't know they had purple sweet potatoes. We just have we just get purple little potatoes, but I'll be on the lookout for sweet potatoes. All right. Oh, please post. Please post. I think it just would be fun for us to see what colors our friends have in their world. Do you know what I mean? Well, I'm trying to think what else I took a picture of yesterday. I took pictures of a couple of labels in the tamale store because they were, like, there was one that was hot pink. Shut up, you know I love that. And there was one that was like a goldenrod gold. Oh my gosh, so pretty. Trader Joe's. All right. You know I love me a Trader Joe's, Nance. I do. Oh my gosh. And I had written down my whole, I always have all my little talking points. And I had written down one yesterday, and then we got talking about something else, and so we didn't even talk about those, but I thought, oh, I'll use them for today. So one of the things that I read was, and it was in Ordinary and Happy Life. You know I love me some Ordinary and Happy Life. Things to start doing today. And so I read it and I thought I was going to lunch with my friends yesterday. And so I did this. Take photos with your loved ones. You can never have too many. And so I did make sure that I took I actually had my friend's husband, David, he was with her, take a photo of us. And so he took he took 2 photos of us, and then, are you ready for it? And then he took a picture of himself. He flipped it around and took a picture of himself. Silly guy. But I loved that. Do you know what I mean? I have that funny, silly little memory with him now. I love that. Pick up the phone and check in on loved ones. That's one that we can all do, right? It's easy. Stop saying I'll do it when something, and just start. I thought that was a good one. Finding time each day, no matter how little, just for you. And I know there's different times of life that I did meet up with Sweet Vicky. You knew it when I said her crazy husband, David. I did. We ate, we had tamales at the tamale store. And I'm not usually a tamale person. Well, because some people put too much masa, I think. But I will just tell you, their tamales are super good. And it comes in this dish, and it has, your tamale comes on a bed of refried beans. I mean, seriously, how more delicious could that be? And then elote. Sometimes I can just eat that. It's so delicious. So, but take those moments to snap a picture with your friends. Valerie, when we were together in that park that day, we took pictures together. And there's something about physically being with your friend. I think because we know it's, the nature of our relationship, most of us is online, right? And I used to think that was like so weird. Like, how could people really have a relationship online? We do, don't we? Every Wednesday, I can't wait to tell you this or that, or, you know. I don't know. There's just something about it. Okay, what's the next one? Be the person who makes plans happen. I thought that was a good one too. Because sometimes I know sometimes it's hard to be the one that makes plans happen. The responsibility of it all, but once you're doing it, the reward is sweet, that's for sure. You do love a good tamale. All right. What did you say? You made some in January with Denise and Ted. Oh, very cool. Yeah, I know Carmen makes them every year. But I'm telling you, the sauce is so good because I got the chicken green chili. Oh my gosh, so delicious. I can't even describe how delicious it was. I ate part of it for lunch and part of it for dinner last night. Oh, next on the list. Telling family and friends I love you. I love that one too. I love that too. I thought that was a good one too. Owning, embracing, and loving your true self. Don't you think that comes with age? Do you know what I mean? There's this whole I think the older you get, the more you just love yourself and accept yourself as who you are. I mean, not that there's not tweaking that we can all do, certainly, but you know who you are. And you start to not really care about what other people think as much. And I think, oh my gosh, so much wasted time. But I guess that's all part of the journey too. Do you know what I mean? Maybe you need to go through those doubtful times to appreciate who you are. Do you know what I mean? To be like firmer in like, yep, nope, that's who I am. Making the move, message the person, applying for a job. What? Making the move, messaging the person, applying for the job, or asking the question. Oh, that's a good one, huh? I thought that one was really good. I just keep going back to that. If somebody does something, notice it and tell them, you know? Those little compliments, I think those are almost bigger than the big ones. Do you know what I mean? Because the little ones, that means somebody's really noticing you. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Stop. I just love that. Have any of you tried those sumo oranges? Oh my gosh. They're so delicious. You guys, I'm telling you right this minute, I can't describe how delicious they are. I got a massage yesterday and I suggested to my massage therapist, Tiffany, she had a day off today, and I said, do yourself a favor and after work run to the grocery store and buy yourself a sumo orange and then just enjoy it the next day on your day off. just take some time to just enjoy it. Oh my gosh. It's such a... I think there's something about an orange because you have to peel it and then separate it. And so you're and I just feel like an orange, you enjoy it with like so many senses, right? Like sumo oranges are crazy. They're their peels or they look like this. They're like this. Whoops. And then they have this big bump, right? And so you peel this big bump, like you just kind of pop that, and that starts your peeling process. So you have sight, right? You see it, and you touch the peel, and the act of peeling it off, and then you smell it when you are peeling it, because you know if you peel an orange, then like you're just hit with this aroma of orange. I love that. Taste, obviously. They're so sweet and so juicy and no seeds. Lovely. Okay, let's see. Sight, touch, smell, taste. What am I missing? What's the 4011? Well, now I have to look up what 4011 is. Those oranges are amazing. I just bought a blood orange for today's treat. Oh, interesting. Interesting. You guys, what's the scent? What's the scents that I'm missing? Seeing, touching, smelling, tasting. Oh, hearing. Hearing that peel come away. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. I love it, love it, love it. I haven't had a blood orange in a long time. I'm going to have to be on the lookout for one now. Oh my gosh. So while I was at the tamale store yesterday, does anybody know the Yahito's soda pop? So I usually like the orangey flavors, like mango, and I think there's a tangerine one. But yesterday, I saw this green bottle, and it's grapefruit. Oh my gosh. You guys, it was so delicious. It was so delicious. I don't drink soda very often, but it was quite delicious. So if you ever get the chance, just give it a try. Let me know what your thoughts are. Almost done. Nancy, which pattern are you embroidering? I am let's see. I am man alive, now I'm really feeling like I need to have orange after class today. And I happen to have some in my fridge. Oh, thank goodness, Nance. Okay, how about you, Valerie? What pattern are you on? And how about you, Brenda? What pattern are you on? I do have some purples that I was thinking about doing my my flowers in. I started reading a new book called oh, you're doing the one with the with all the lazy daisies, aren't you, Brenda? I'm telling you, Nancy, I'm just going to tell you, that was a game changer for me. It was a game changer. And you know, Brenda and Valerie both were trying to convince me why I should have done my, I should have bought wax and used it. And you know what? I did not for a very long time. And then I did. And then I was like, oh yeah, they did know what they were talking about. Oh yeah. So dumb. So did you do sweet in stem stitch? I kind of like that stem stitch, Brenda and Valerie. Yeah, I always think of Valerie because it reminds the stem stitch, when you do lettering with the stem stitch, it always reminds me of like Mickey Mouse ears when they have that. Well, I don't know what that machine is, where it's like machine embroiders your name on the back of your Mickey Mouse ears or whatever. I love that. Or like a Letterman's jacket. You guys, we haven't taken one drink this whole time. Everybody take a drink. Honest to Pete. Is that the craziest? The chain stitch. Oh, that does look pretty too, doesn't it? Or is that the one that I'm thinking of? Maybe it is the chain stitch. Maybe that's the one that I was thinking of. Yeah. That's the one that looks like the, like a Letterman's jacket kind of print or lettering. So I am flying to Montana this Saturday to go to my niece's baby shower and hopefully to do a little thrifting with my nephew. He loves old junk like his aunt. And who knows what I'll find. Do you know what I mean? Anyway. Stop. I love it so much. What was I just saying? Good night. I stayed up and embroidered so long last night. It was kind of nice. And usually I'm in bed between 9 and 10. And you know, I stayed up till 1 o'clock in the morning. Who in the world do I think I am to stay up like that? I don't know. But I had lots of fun. And I caught up on some shows. Because like I said, Jeff's out of town, so... Oh, I was just having this conversation with somebody. No, I don't remember who. Like, we have shows we watch together and shows we watch apart. And so, all the shows that he doesn't watch with me, those are the ones I try to catch up on while he's gone. And I love that, because then I have kind of a lot of things to watch. I hope that you'll go on a color hunt and just see what you can see out in your world. And each week open your newsletter, and each week in the newsletter I will post like what the color that were of the week. But I just take pictures as I see it. If I see a color, I take a picture of it because I think, shut up, Nancy. You were at one also. Are you a night owl or are you early bird? I'm usually an early bird. I'm usually up early in the morning. But when Jeff is gone, I tend to make myself stay awake until I pass out. I know that's crazy. I know it is. But it's what I do. Because even the doggy is gone. The doggy went with him. And so, I don't even have a dog to wake me up in the morning. So, it's a little bit of a weird phenomenon. Because I had a house full of people. Well, my sister and my niece and, my dad were here. And now, just me. You're a night owl. Are you really, Valerie? How about you, Brenda? Are you an early bird or a night owl? A night owl. And I'm trying to change my habit. My sister's a night owl too, and we share a room, and I was an early to bed kind of girl. So if you're watching this on the replay, are you a night owl or an early bird? Shut up, Brenda. You're a night owl too. That's so funny. Am I the only early bird? Well, I could have called any one of you and we could have chatted in the middle of the night when I was just embroidering away. tonight, on tonight's TV agenda is Elsbeth and Matlock. I haven't watched any of those. I haven't started watching Marshall's yet. Brenda? No. Valerie, have you started watching those? Has anybody started watching the new season of Matlock? I'm dying to see how they handle the oh my gosh, Valerie, going to bed at 4 a.m. Oh my gosh, I don't ever stay up that late. I thought 1 was a lot. That's so funny. No judgment here. You can't help how you are. Do you know what I mean? If you're a person who stays up late, then you're just a person who stays up late. I love the peace of the night. Your husband is an early bird. Oh, so then you just have that time by yourself. Yeah, you know what? That's so funny. I was the girl who couldn't get to work on time for 9 o'clock way back in the day. And then I had a kid. And I remember when that happened, early in the morning was the time I could be all by myself. And I really liked it. And I could get to I got a lot of things done all by myself. I didn't have any little helpers. Not that I didn't like the little helpers, but you know, there's something. Let's see. I need to see the new season of Matlock. So I watched that first season, or the beginning of the season, but I haven't watched the second part of the season, which I'm dying to see. I get up the same time every day, no matter what time I go to bed. That's fascinating. That's fascinating. The new season of Elsbeth just came out too, didn't it? Oh, Valerie, have you started to watch the new season of Marshall's? Or have you started to watch Marshall's, I should say? Well, when I sew at night, time escapes me. Oh, one moment it is 10 p.m. and then I look and it is 3 a.m. I know, but don't you love when you lose yourself in a project like that, Valerie? Don't you love when you just lose yourself in a project? I love that. I do. I have watched Matlock and Elsbeth. Ooh, and were they good? Were they good? Oh, and what's the other one that we watched that's on that same... Is it on the same night? Tracker. I haven't watched new episodes of that yet either. See? I have all my TV lined up. My Law and Order, all my Chicago shows. I watched all the Chicago shows last night. Oh, it was grand. I ate my leftovers and drank my Jarritos grapefruit pop that tasted an awful lot like Squirt. It was delicious. Yes, I just started to watch Marshall's. Okay. Yeah, I think that's on the hit parade for today also. I do like Tracker too. And I know a lot of it's far-fetched. My dad tells me all the time. He goes, babe, you know that's not real. And I go, Dad, that's exactly the point. I just like to escape reality a little bit, right? I just want to watch a little pretend story. And lose myself in it. Look at, am I playing thread chicken or what with this? Look at this craziness. Rethread your needle, Anne. I can't do it. I cannot do it. I have to place an order with Red Rock Thread. I have a few threads that I can't find at the quilt store. Oh, your quilt store carries Sulky. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I'm going to have to order some more of this gray. And I do need to organize my threads in some kind of way so that I am able to, then I know when I'm low on a color. And it's funny, I have particular greens that I like a lot, and I tend to use those a lot. So I usually have a couple of extras of those. But this gray, I need to order more of. Can I finish this E with just... That's what I tell my dad, Nance. It's just entertainment. Matlock, you need to watch still. Yeah, I'm so curious how they handle the removal of that one guy. What was his name? Billy. I'm curious how they're going to do that. Didn't you know that was going to happen? Didn't you know it was going to happen? And now, how in the world am I going to thread this and then tie a knot? Why do I do this to myself? Does anyone else? Anyone? That just needs to go under. Let's go under this again. All right. Knock it off, Anne. Knock it off. Okay. Now I just need to do the light gray on the whipped stitch, and I'm done with the grays. Love that. Right now, they're just kind of a jumble. They're very awkwardly by color. It's a frustration, isn't it, Nancy? You know, it's the most frustrating that I do it to myself. So color, I think, more than anything. How about anybody else? How does anybody else organize their threads? You know what it is, Valerie? I don't want to stop. That's my problem. I don't want to stop. What do you like to sew, Valerie? Nope. Dang it. I think I need to just cut my losses. Literally cut my losses. Oh, goodness. Yours are organized by number. Interesting. So if you organize them by number, Brenda, are they often in color order? I have it by color, but I think I'm going to go by number, but I'm not sure. Interesting. I will be, well, interesting. Now, I know I need to organize mine again. But now who knows what I'll do? Who knows? Brenda, would you take a picture of yours so I can kind of see? And Valerie, would you take a picture of yours? I like to do the felt stocking kits. Yes, I do remember that. Oh my gosh, and there's so many things. There's so many Busilla kits out now again. I love that they're bringing those back. And there's that big trend to do felt ornaments, which I'm kind of up for. With embroidery. Oh my gosh, so pretty. So pretty. I like to do all right. Well, here we are. Past 10. like always, I can't stop talking. Can you imagine that on my report card it often had a comment about my excessive talking? That's what I do too, Nancy. Like I'll pull all of the colors I need for a particular project, and then I have it in my zipper bag that my friend Sherry made me, and then my problem is putting them back when I'm done with that particular project. I need to get better about that. Brenda, I saw that they're having them in Oklahoma too. I will absolutely pray for you. I pray that it doesn't come near your house, and that, you know, as little damage is done to the land and to the animals. That's for sure. I do. I adore you all. I will say goodbye, and I will see you tomorrow in Pop-In Paint Party. I will see you next Wednesday, right here. Who knows what I'll be embroidering? Who knows? Thanks so much, everybody. I appreciate it more than you know. More than you know. And I will see you next Wednesday. Make it a wonderful Wednesday, everybody. Bye.